So here in California, we have this thing called rolling blackouts where power grids aren't able to power up neighborhoods, so they just randomly shut off power grids. Here in Los Angeles, it's extremely popular. I've already experienced it multiple times. My family has too, which is why it's great to have a portable little power station here. This one specifically is called the Nikota Meta 2000. Just like its name, it's able to output up to 2000 watts and it peaks much higher than that, which means that you can power things like your refrigerator, your Tesla chargers, your MacBook Pros, computers, and even lighting equipment, which is why I really wanted to talk about this battery system today. Now, if you have a closer look, you'll see that it has 3 AC power ports right here, along with a car jack output. Then we have a DC output, along with 4 standard USB-A ports and 2 USB-C ports, along with 2 more power pads on the top, which is wireless, of course, so you can power up your phone, keep it charged, and especially during an emergency situation, you don't want to take up any of these ports down here. You just want to power up more of your other devices like your refrigerator, toaster, and other things like that. Everything on this unit is utilized and no wasted space here, which is why I love this thing so much. And even on the sides here, we have 2 sources of light. On the left side, we have our standard light, and it has 3 different modes. We have the high brightness, medium brightness, and SOS. So it blinks SOS in Morse code. And on the right, we have this other light source, which is a mosquito repellent, which is, I've never thought that was a thing, but it is, and it works. And you probably are asking yourself, why this thing has antennas sticking out of it? Well, guess what? It's actually a 5G router. So it doesn't rely off of the internet from your home router or your home modem, but you can actually prepay for a SIM card, insert a SIM card in here, and use that to, host your internet off of. So you can power up all of your home's devices and even give it internet access with that SIM card, all with this Meta 2000. And to charge this thing up, you can use either solar power in the back port here, AC power, and you can even use your car jack or cigarette lighter to charge this thing up too. Now, the battery system that they're using is called NCM, which allows you to get about 1,000 healthy cycles of recharge for these battery packs. And even after 1,000, you can still use this battery. It'll just have less of that charge remaining, so about down to 80%. That means that this battery is gonna last you quite a while. So let's demo this thing and let me show you how it works. So I just unplugged my Godox M600 which is a 740 watt light. Sucks a ton of power. I'm gonna plug it in right here. Once plugged in, I'm gonna hold down this AC button. You're gonna hear a little click. That means the circuit for all 3 of these has been turned on. All right, so now the light has been turned on, you'll notice that a fan started going. That's to keep the battery nice and cool. So whenever you plug in power-hungry devices, you're gonna hear that fan most of the time. Now, what I really want you to pay attention to is this display, and you'll notice that this button also turns on this cool LED ring that goes around the battery. I like that aesthetic design, it looks really nice. So take a close look at that display, and I'm gonna increase the power of the light. So everything right now is really overexposed, I know that, and I apologize, but hopefully you see the display decently. You can see that we have the constant battery life shown here, even with a little tree graph that indicates the battery life or battery charge. We have the power output, power remaining, and which circuits you're using, such as the AC power, and so forth. So everything is shown really nicely here, and you can power so many devices here up to 2,000 watts, such as toasters, coffee makers, refrigerators. Even your Tesla charger will work for about 5 miles of charge. Now, I wouldn't recommend using this system with your home's air conditioner. One, it just wouldn't power on. Home air conditioners suck probably 5,000–6,000 watts. That's way too much for a battery system like this. But again, as I mentioned, the smaller appliances like refrigerators, your MacBook Pros, coffee makers, and so forth, this thing will easily power it. When it comes down to overall build quality, the outer shell is plastic, but it feels hefty and sturdy and rugged. And we have these 2 handles at the top here which will make carrying this battery pack a lot easier. Overall, I'm very happy with the Nikota Meta 2000. If you're interested in picking one of these up on your own, they have a Kickstarter going on. Check out the link down below. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.